As you can see on my screen here, I'm talking about the DV2020 update. This update has been officially communicated 5 hours ago. You can see here on my screen. It is 5 hours ago where the official Twitter of the U.S. Department of State Bureau of Consular Affairs announced that as of September 4th, and for those who want to know, September 4th was Friday. September 4th was a Friday, the day where the decision was made, the decision about the lawsuit. It was 4 days ago. It was on a Friday evening. So after the official decision of the court, so obviously the federal government is not planning to go to appeal the decision. So the official communication was sent from the Department of State to all embassies. It says as follows. So the DV2020 update, as of September 4th, 2020, which was a Friday, the department will not suspend insurance of or deny diversity visas under Presidential Proclamation 10014. The DV2020 visa applications are designated mission critical. So by mission critical, that means they are urgent visas. They can be issued now, even if the embassy has some situation where they don't need to give the visas. So by law, the DV2020 visas cannot be issued after September 30th, 2020. So number one, before I go to this link is very important, which gives everything. So as I mentioned, for the winners of the DV20, there are those people who were either waiting for the interview or the visas were at the embassy. Already they interviewed, they are not given the visa yet. Now you can go and process the visa. And I'll give you some of the information in detail. What does that mean? So the visas will be given. But remember, the basis of this, the lawsuit was the presidential proclamation, the presidential executive order of suspension didn't instruct the embassies not to give the visas. You will be given the visas, but suspension is to enter into America. So you'll be given the visa, and you on your own, you will see when you can be able to enter into America. That is you and the suspension. Because the suspension is until December, basically, you will not be allowed to come to America, but you have the visa. And remember, the visa is valid for 6 months. So if the visa is valid for 6 months, it means you get the visa in September. If you get the visa in September, 6 months later is around March. So if the suspension is going to end by the end of the December, so you can fly in January, February, or March to come to America without any problem. So if you click this page, and you take to this one. So this is the official update. Now it's already put into the Department of State Bureau of Consular Affairs, their official website. So this is what I'm going to read it to you and you make sure that you understand. So on the September 4th, which is that Friday, where the District Court of Columbia ruled Gomez versus Trump that the department, which is Department of State, must take good faith efforts to process and adjudicate the DV2020 diversity visa applications by September 30th, this 2020. Therefore, the DV2020 applicants may be processed in embassies and consulates where local health conditions and post resources allow, in accordance to the requirement in the immigration, whatever. So these are the things which I want to make sure that you are going to know. Number one, they are going to issue the visa. The DV2020 applicants may be issued the visas by the end of the fiscal year. The end of the fiscal year is September 30th, 2020. So even on the case, the judge said they have to issue all the visas before that time. In case it reaches a time, these visas are not at that time, they might extend. That will be another judgment. But by the law, they're supposed to be to get to this one. Applicants are reminded that immigrant visas are generally expire on the same date as the medical exam expiration, typical 3 to 6 months from the date of exam. So this is very critical to know. The immigrant visas are going to expire. So don't take the immigrant the medical today and you're planning to travel 9 months later. No, the visa will be given, will be expiring in 6 months in advance. So that's why usually you are taking the medical almost the same month you are going, so that you can have those 6 months of the visa. The DV applicants whose medical exam has already conducted but will expire prior to December, you might opt to do another medical prior to visa insurance. So they advise you to get another medical, unless otherwise the particular embassy give you the waiver for that. So this is how they are going to prioritize. What they're going to prioritize. Number one, the people, the Department of State will follow the prioritization plan for these applicants according to the court, with the court order and the applicable law. Number one, those people who were named in the plaintiff in Gomez versus Trump and his companion. So those people who were in the lawsuit will be the first cases to be processed. Then the second category will be those people who had already been interviewed, who seek the insurance of the visas to overcome the prior refusal. Or like I'm giving an example. You applied for the visa. After applying for the visa, you were not maybe the passport is still at the embassy, or you were denied the visa because of some prior situations. They told you to bring some more evidence of something. Another one, applicants who were scheduled for appointments in March, April, or May, and the appointments were cancelled due to the COVID-19 pandemic and worldwide suspension of routine processing. So those who were already scheduled for the visa, but then the pandemic came, they closed, and then the suspension came, they were not issued the visas. So those will be the third category. So those, after that, then the rest of those people, the KCC will start doing the processing for the rest of the people. For posts that have additional capacity to process applications are not exhausted by the three categories above, applicants whose cases are pending with the Department's KCC, Kentucky Consular Center, those will be the other people who were supposed to have the interview from that time, from June. They will be starting doing that interview, that one. So after that, so although the DV2020 applicants may be issued the immigrant visas by the court order, so this is the part I was saying, the presidential proclamation, which suspend the entry, because the suspension is suspending you the entry into the United States, doesn't suspend you, doesn't restrict you from getting the visa, but is giving you suspending the entry into the United States, including the visa DV lottery visas, those one, is in effect until December. But remember, and this can be extended by the president, but so far with the there is a video I've posted the video. If you can go and look at the video, which it is called the unemployment claims and the immigration suspension. This video is explaining in detail how the job market is going and why the suspension will not be extended. So when you are given this one, the suspension ends in December 31st. So what does that mean? You get the visa in September. You have 6 months to come to America. So it will be October, November, December. Those are 3 months. So January, February, March, you can be able to travel. So that is number one. Unless otherwise there are some exception, I will put this link down here. You can be able to go. But there are certain countries. Thus, while applicants are subject to so then there is a regional COVID proclamation. Citizens of China, Iran, Schengen areas, UK, including Brazil. If you are physically in these countries, you must go to another country for at least 14 days period before coming to America. That is the COVID suspension. So that is a very important communication. So I'm going to take this one. I'm putting on the email, on the description of this video, so that you can be able to see what does that mean. So I'll put this one, the proclamation. The official this one, and then I'll put the link of the full communication. What does that mean? On What does that mean? And then other things will follow from there. And this is from the embassy, the consulate of Tirana, U.S. consulate. It is already saying, like, in Europe, someone was already got the email. Thank you for your so he said, telling the DV2020 winner, he said, thank you for your inquiry. We'll be moving forward with the processing of DV2020 applications as soon as possible based on the prioritization guidance received from the Department of State. Please continue to check our website for updates. So this person already received the communication to process their visas. So if you are the DV lottery winner for 2020, make sure you communicate with the embassy, your local embassy. In case you didn't have the appointment for the visa appointment, communicate with the KCC so that you can get your scheduled date. So that is something you need to make sure that you do as soon as possible. Remember, you have almost like 20 days left. End of September is over, unless otherwise the court is going to extend. Remember, so September 30th is it will be on Wednesday. So that will be the end of the fiscal year. And then October 1st, on that Thursday, is when the DV 2022 will start. So this is what I want to share with you and make sure that you have this information for the update for the DV 2020 winners. So I'm very much happy for everyone to make sure that is getting this opportunity to come to America. So all the best, everyone. In case of any question, please drop the comment here. Remember to share these videos to the people who have won the DV lottery. Thank you and goodbye.